surprise, surprise. Liam's not here yet. I think the only thing he comes early for is his missus. So let's get on. Ooh. Some sort of MX5 orgy going on. Evening, Shagger. Hey, on it already, mate? Yeah. I was just saying how you're always on time.
Oh, well,
yeah.
Nice donation.
Oh, here he is, mate. Another pair?
Yeah. Dad saw the last video and he donated.
Oh, he loves it, mate.
Some safety goggles.
Cheers, Mr. Russell. Look, got some sort of MX5 orgy going on.
Oh dear.
There's 3 of them.
Oh no.
It's catching, mate.
Oh god.
Might end up selling your Datsun and buying one if it catches on.
Yeah, I might do. One is mine anyway.
This one's yours, isn't it? I can tell.
Oh yeah.
By this, the big gay wing, mate. Evening, boys and girls. Welcome back. So, if you didn't see the last video, turn on your notification bell, because we did have a few people, didn't we, that said we're not seeing you put a video up because YouTube doesn't show you unless you got the bell ticked. So, tick that thing. So, anyway, tonight, what we're doing? Arse end.
Arse end.
Right.
Let's get it sorted.
So, last video we did the quarters, which we'll show you around here. So we started working on them. Obviously still need some tidying up to do. Not an ideal situation to be in, but it's a compromise because we're going to have to cut the arch out for the over fenders anyway. So we're not worried about that too much. So we're going to worry about this. Now, we've got new panels. So obviously, new panel where the boot sits onto, because that's all rusting away. And it's already had like a patch panel in here before. Now the worst thing about doing all these is where someone has had to go like stitch welding it on this rear panel. So if you look down here, it's normally spot welded, but they've like stitch welded it down there. So I'll leave that to you, mate, with a grinder. We're gonna have to grind all them off and try and pull that panel off. And obviously then we've got the 240 rear light plates that are going to go in here somewhere. So obviously a lot bigger than the 280 lights, so we're going to have to cut that out and then get them ready to go in. But basically doing this because nobody is going on his honeymoon. Thinks he can just go where he wants these days and I'll work on his car. So yeah, we're going to do a bit on the back end, and then when he's away I can just tidy up the rear quarters and stuff. How long are you going for?
A week.
Oh, a week. So, yeah, let's go with it. That light could not be any more perfect for the job, mate.
Yeah,
And this is the Datsun 260Z rear panel replacement light. Right, update time. So basically, we're dealing with someone's sloppy seconds. Someone that fucking loved, he got a MIG welder for Christmas and then just started welding everything. So as this panel should normally just be spot welded across there, and then I'm assuming it should be spot welded onto these brackets under there. But basically someone's gone along and welded it all the way across on both sides. So now we're going to have to try and get the grinder in there. We've had to cut a big section of it off just so we can get the grinder in. Because obviously if you start fighting this with them welds in place, that whole panel on the back end that we're going to have to weld to is just going to be all bent. So I reckon another 2 hours of grinding, do you reckon?
Probably.
And then we'll have that back panel off. But while Liam's doing that, I might have a tackle of this top panel, because hopefully we can see some of the spot welds on this, the original ones, and it's just this end plate that's been put on that we're going to have to grind away. So yeah, we're running out of discs, which is always nice. So next stop, screw fix, mate. She's only fucking off, boy! Hey! Oh, mate. That took us a long time. Oh, fucking hell. Like 3 hours?
About 3 hours.
3 hours to do one panel. So, I don't know if you can see, but obviously they'd welded it from the back end to all this back panel, whereas normally you'd, you know, at the most drill a hole in the panel on the back and then just plug weld it. And then you can see the level of welding we're working with. You've got half the roll the MIG wire in there. We've still got the end plates to take off because we just ended up slicing it because I didn't want to go into this too much. And obviously up in the corner there's a fucking nightmare. So not too bad. Do you want to offer the other plate up and see?
Yeah.
So not too sure what we've got to do with these because these holes need to be aligned. We might have to end up taking these off completely and making ones that fit straight.
Ooh, I think where they've bent the metal out, yeah. That needs dollying, doesn't it?
Oh, that'll get hammer and dollied back. But obviously, that'll come up to here. But even that, it's not really quarter where it. Probably a good job that we didn't take that.
Yes, there's a bit of weld in it.
We can always take that panel off completely on the back and then put little plates in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess originally, I never even noticed that when it came in, you know, out like that.
Yeah.
I guess the original panel probably did that.
Probably.
But obviously this one's been replaced, so. Near dramas?
Work it out.
Yeah, what should I do? Try and go for his top piece?
Yeah, try and get it out.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Gonna go home. Now, it's only 9 o'clock, so what do you reckon? Work until midnight.
Yeah.
So, top panel next. Alright mate, let's show them what we got.
Show the world.
Rumour has it, if you go digging often enough, you'll get shit on your shovel. You've got shit on your shovel, mate. Right, so bottom panel's off. Obviously you've seen most of that. That's not too bad under there, to be fair. Because it's all like beefy stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
But took this top panel off. Most of it's alright, but just on the end plates here, that's a common place for it to go in it.
Yeah, that bit, yeah.
Obviously the water runs down here and goes in.
Just collects in here.
They did have like repair panels, and what's probably happened is they've put them repair panels on, not put any sort of primer on underneath, and then it's just rotted through here. But that shouldn't be the end of the world, just to make a piece on the end of there. Obviously gone both sides, but you know, you'd never, if you took that top panel off, you'd never see that.
No.
So, you know, we're doing it now anyway. We might as well fix it. But these things, is this right? Come on. So this light panel, that's right, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's going to go in there anyway. So obviously we can weld
So
that top piece. Will go onto the back of this panel anyway, and then all this will get chopped out to make way for the new lights. So what do you reckon we're going to do now?
Not
Fucking kill myself, mate. Health and safety.
Wait, oh.
Look at that beast. What the fuck is that?
Has he got a cigarette in his mouth?
He got a cigar, mate. That boy.
Look at the tattoos on it. Whoa.
Go on, mate.
Yeah, bench press a diff.
He came out of this from the 70s. Been living in here. Right, next plan, mate. What do you want to do?
I think we need to cut these out, don't we? We'll get this.
Or do you want to speak to Andy about them panels before we touch anything else?
Yeah, can do. I'll message Andy about these panels, see what he reckons. Yeah, that's it. We'll reconvene after we spoke to Andy.
Yeah. Alright, so we're at standstill, aren't we, mate?
Yeah.
Because basically, can't put them light pieces in until we have repaired this bit of rot. And now Andy, he makes them panels, so Liam's going to speak to him and then see what he can do for us. But we need to obviously put that panel in before we weld that light panel in. So we're going to leave that one there for now. Pretty happy with what we got done on that tonight anyway, because it was a pain in the ass, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If it was just a standard fit panel, then it wouldn't have been too bad. But the fact that I think someone's genuinely gone to a lot of effort, like stitch welding the whole car.
Literally the whole car, isn't it?
They've just shit with a MIG welder, and it just looks nasty. Obviously, it will be a bit stronger. It just needs tidying up. But what we're going to do instead is, obviously, these rear ends we've got knocking about, but too heavy to put anywhere. So we'll take them apart, try and store them in the little room over here, and then we've got some space to chill, mate.
Yeah, so if anyone wants any bits, 260Z or
Shit
200.
Shit for sale.
Yeah.
Hit them up in the comments, mate.
Yeah, let me know.
50p.
Let me know. Cheap. Let's get rid of them. So I got
Very cheap. Very nice. Alright, so that's one subframe gone. Can't be asked doing that one, can you? Nah. It's midnight, so we'll break that one down next time we're down. But that's going to be it for tonight on the car, because we're waiting on them panels and can't be asked doing any of this. And you have got honeymoon. So Liam's away for a week, so I think next week I'll probably come down and maybe do some paint stripping on the front panels, because obviously them ones, like the wings and that, didn't get sandblasted. So what are they a panel to get sandblasted?
I think it's 65
65 quid.
Something like that.
So you're talking like, you know, 300 or 400 quid to get the panels done. We'll just paint strip them and then sand them down ourselves. It's all body work and good fun. So yeah, that'll be it for this one. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.